So you should be seeing this. Welcome to Les Waller's Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar Tasting. Today is December 8th. And without further ado, let's pull up our Scotch calendar here. Take a look at December 8th. And we have Talisker Skye single malt Scotch Whisky. And as it is, it's at 45.8% ABV. Let me go ahead and pour it before I talk anymore so we can let it breathe a little bit. While we're talking. So because it does not have an age statement, what that means is the only guarantee is because it's Scotch whiskey, the youngest Scotch in this can be no less than 3 years old to qualify as Scotch. So it could be a mixture of older whiskeys, but the best I can say is Scotch is no younger than 3 years old. So according to the Master of Malt site, nose, sweet stuff, toffees, vanilla ice cream up front, almost grain-like, becomes increasingly honeyed, little coastal influence, hints of sweet Kahlua, perhaps very restrained smoke. Well, let's take a Ralphie swirl around the glass. Definitely can get a light peaty aroma. Now maybe a little bit of honey, but also I can also get the younger whiskey, strong alcohol aroma that comes with that as well. Palate, honey, toasted oak, sappy wood, a little pepper and smoke, apple turnovers, hints of lemon and lime, opal fruits, fennel seeds. Really? Let's take a swig. Finish drying, slightly less sweet, hints of spice and smoke. Well, I definitely would say that taste is a little complicated. A little complicated. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, definitely drying. There's definitely a drying and less sweet finish to it. There is a little bit of sweetness on the tongue, perhaps a little bit of green apples on the tongue ever so slight. But man, it just doesn't have the character that I like, or that I find in an age statement 12, 15, or 18-year-old Scotch. That's not to say there aren't those in here, but we don't know. We can only go by what we taste, and what I'm tasting is a little rough, a little young. So I'm kind of glad that I got this Talisker Skye as a sample, because I've heard a lot about it, and now I know that I do not need to buy a bottle because it's not what I'm looking for in a Scotch. So it's not to say that you may not like it. That's what's nice about this sample pack, is I'm able to try various Scotches and not have to pay for full bottle prices on each of these samples that I'm drinking, or pay what it would cost to go to a bar or a pub for a dram of this, and yeah, I can do this at the convenience of my own home. As Reggie says, don't drink and drive. And from here, the only driving I'm going to be doing is a tank or an artillery or an anti-air vehicle in my gaming channel. But that's a whole different platform. So, when you see this, let me know if you've had any of the Talisker whiskeys. Now, I did look at their site, and they didn't even put Skye up here, which is kind of new. It was introduced in 2015. They only had their age statement whiskeys on their site itself. But as this is a little bit lower cost, actually it's not lower cost, I think I saw it for €45 there, which is kind of high, but I think don't know, but it may be just a marketing thing. I mean, some of these distilleries are doing that. They're throwing out this name or that name, saying, oh, this is the greatest of this, it's the greatest of that, no age statement, any of that good stuff, and people are buying it. So let me know if you've tried Talisker, any of the age statement or the Skye or any of the other brands that they have, and let me know what you thought of it. And it looks like tomorrow will be another day. Being December 9th, we will open up another one. Same bat time, same bat channel, same bat place. So thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you either tomorrow or in about 20 minutes when I start up my gaming channel. Prost, salud, cheers, kampai, gambe. I think that's all I know.